it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peace that make the thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Of course, I get to welcome you to a wonder-filled Wednesday. Now, y'all know, when I got my guests in the building, it's always going to be filled with wonder, because today we got Isiah Anderson Jr., the director of the Teen Summer Musical. This year, they are doing The Wiz at Benaroya Hall, August 22nd through the 24th, and he is here to give us the deets on this phenomenal show. But of course, I am so glad that you have joined us. Y'all know y'all are a part of the growth here on the Day with Trae, and every time you join us and share this show with others who can benefit from our daily dose of dopeness that we give you here on this show, you're helping us grow. So thank you so much for that. Of course, if you can't watch us, you can always feel free to listen to us anywhere you find your favorite podcast. Just search Converge Media Network and The Day with Trae. You'll find us on your favorite platform. Now, before I get into it with Isiah today, I gotta say that my son, my 11-year-old, this is his third year in the Teen Summer Musical, and boy, oh boy, is he having a time. Now, it's so beautiful because not only is he cultivating friendships and relationships through the exposure that he gets with the Teen Summer Musical and acts on stage, he's really diving into his acting bag. And I get the pleasure of experiencing this mother to son amazing opportunities where he just like goes on a whole rant with different voices and different characters. And I'm like, I'm here for it all. And I just sit in awe. The beauty of community building is that it can take root in all kinds of forms. And what Acts on Stage has been doing for so long, and the Teen Summer Musical for 25 years, y'all, has been building this space. Not only are they doing it year over year every summer, but then they offer the opportunity for the alumni to come back and share amazing life experiences with these young folks who are dedicating their entire summer to bringing this production together. So when I'm always talking about community building, I am so grateful that the Teen Summer Musical is such a shining example of what that looks like. And I'm even more grateful that my son gets to participate in these relationship building opportunities that he has been given with the Teen Summer Musical. Y'all, now every night he's talking to his buddy from Teen Summer Musical every single night. I'm like, y'all need to go to bed, get up in the morning, you're gonna see him tomorrow. But that's how much fun these kids are having. And honestly, when we can pour into our young people to understand the gifts that they've been given, particularly in the arts where it's not in schools oftentimes, we have to have these amazing organizations to guide the way for young folks to be able to tap into that artistry and that talent or that musicianship. And it's such a beautiful thing to watch my son do it. You know, these ages of, he started at 9, he's now 11. These are formative years for him. This is where he has the opportunity to not only grow his brohood, right, like his bros, but really understand more about himself. And I'm so grateful that my guest, who's coming up next, Isiah Anderson Jr. in the building, he has been such an amazing mentor to my son. Y'all know I'm pumped every time he's here in the Black Media Matter studios. You do not want to miss this update we're going to get from him right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
When I had my first child, I didn't really understand the impact of my using until I gave birth to him.
I worked in weapons department in the Navy. That's a work hard, play hard kind of place. It very much became apparent that I had a substance use disorder.
Nobody asked me if I was okay. It was just medications that were thrown at me for so many years.
I had some dental work done, and pain pills were introduced. It flipped a switch that I didn't see or know or understand.
The first time I recovered, my dad was the person, the rock. When he died, I had a severe relapse. It was one of the darkest times in my life because I had a taste of what recovery could feel like. A lot of shame came in
And the grief about it was so huge that like I would have to drink to deal with what it felt like to be in my body.
I had lost the military career. I didn't have a place to stay. I was out of work. Seemingly overnight, I became a vehicle resident.
And that continued to kind of escalate my use, is being afraid to ask for help.
I tried multiple times to show up and be a parent to those kids, but I couldn't do the minimum. In my mind, they were safer where they were than they were with me.
It does. It takes a village of support. It takes a village of resources.
Getting all the things that kind of made me whole again happened because of the stabilization.
There is no part of my sobriety that would be possible if it wouldn't have been with help from others.
Every one of those people believed in my ability to live differently.
Each one of those people along my journey has contributed to my success.
Don't count us out.
More people recover with support.
Learn how you can help someone's recovery at supportaddictionrecovery.com.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Joining me right now is my brother, Isiah Anderson Jr. What's up?
What's good, Queen?
Always good to have you in the building.
Thank you. It's always good to be here.
Well, this is always an exciting time, right? Because, hey, them young folk are gearing up. They're starting to do parades. They're starting to showcase a little bit about what we're going to see. This is a huge year for Teen Summer Musical.
Yes.
25 years. Just give us a little bit about what that's meant to you, because you've been engaged from the beginning.
I have, and it's just a blessing. So the program itself is 30 plus years old, but we're talking about 25 years of performances. You know, we had the 5-year hiatus, and then we had the pandemic where we skipped a year. And then we came back with a version of the Teen Summer Musical that was still necessary in order for the program to stay alive. So 25 years of performances. These young kids are going to blow minds at the Benaroya Hall, August 22nd through the 24th with The Wiz, because it's we're just celebrating this big alum feel about it, right? This might be the 4th or 5th time we've done The Wiz. And like any other theater, you know, you recycle shows and you bring them back. And for us to bring them back and have kids in this program this year whose parents were in The Wiz, the first time we did it, the second time we did it, the third time we did it. Now their children are in this production. And so we're celebrating. We're going to have the 4 shows at the Benaroya Hall. We're going to have a party, an alum party that we want. It's free to the public, but we want all the alums to come back, tell your story, give a testimony about what experiences you had with the Teen Summer Musical, what friends you formed then that you still have right now. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And so for me to still be a part of it, because it gave me an opportunity to express a talent and a gift that I didn't know I had until somebody gave me the opportunity. So I just want to continue to stand in that gap to give an opportunity to do exactly what was given for me, but more.
Yeah, well, you're doing it every year. I mean, and then of course, Acts on Stage has other programming throughout the year. So this is one of those like shining examples when I talk about community building and relationship forming. My son is just like steeped in it, yo. He's just every day he's pumped to go. Every single day, you know, he's pumped to connect with his peeps and then learn. And he's been really tight-lipped. So I'm like, okay, you're going to keep me in suspense. He's like, yeah, Mom, nah. You know, he doesn't try to rehearse too much in front of me. Right. He's very serious about it. But you've been able to help cultivate young talent for all these years. Tell us how that's been, because I know that's been a journey for you to just see them open up, right? Especially when you get to work with youth year over year, you get to see that grow. Tell us a bit about how that sits with you.
So I'm an employee with the Department of Parks and Recreation, where I've been for 35 years. And that program, that department allowed me to create a job and a position to teach performing arts within our community centers. And so that Steve Sneed and Rico and all those guys created a program so many years ago under the Parks Department and that it continues is a blessing. So it's the Department of Parks and Recreation, ARC, Office of Arts, and then Acts on Stage has become the managing theater company for this great production. So those four partners just coming together to make sure these young people get to shine. Discipline, confidence, and motivation. Mm-hmm. Self-discipline, self-confidence, and self-motivation. We instill those three things within young people. And if you have it already, we strengthen it, right? If you don't have it, we find it. And we allow you to take those three elements and then go out in life and do any and everything. We have kids who've gone on to do theater, but we also have kids who've gone on to become lawyers and attorneys, right? Doctors and all these people who just wanted to do great things. They are better for it because of the experience they had with the Teen Summer Musical.
Well, it's such a huge testament to, I think, a culturally relevant approach. Mm-hmm. These young folks have been able to see leaders like yourself, folks who look like them, living your dream, yes, right, as you pour into them. And I see that there's such a huge connection to not only having that example, but then them accepting the mm-hmm. opportunity to do the same in their lives, which I think is huge. And to me, it's one of those things that I know plenty of folks who were in the Teen Summer Musical that just had the confidence they needed to yes. take the world by storm with whatever it is they wanted to do. And I'm so grateful to all of y'all who have really not only helped to begin this program, but have kept it going for all of these yes. years. So this is huge. Now, you done brought back The Wiz. Now, The Wiz is a classic. It's always gonna be a classic. But tell us how you have utilized kind of the talent that you get every year to change it up a little bit. Because I always know there's always seems to be these little right. differences that you sneak in there to make every production feel brand new and unique. Tell right. us a bit about how you work that in.
Trae, I'm so fortunate enough to have a team that once I give them an idea or a concept of where I want to go, then it takes their creativity to another level. So if I say, hey, this year we're going to be celebrating the 25th anniversary, and I'm giving a little something in there about how you come to find out that celebrating time spent, right, is worth sharing mm-hmm. with others, then Michelle and Cedric take the music and go, oh, well, we got to do this. And then Coach takes the choreography and go, well, then I'm going to do that. And we all work together. And I do have to say that the biggest part of the success of the program that we have is that it is mandatory for parents and or guardians to participate mm-hmm. within the program, and that they see their young people, but more so that their children see them proud of them. And they, like you said, they go home and they're talking and they're sharing with you. Then they're trying to keep secrets too, because they don't want you to know everything. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And so that I am blessed enough to come up with concepts to help enlighten and make it more a part of who they are is why we do what we do.
Well, I just am so grateful. Every year I look forward to covering the Teen Summer Musical and having some of y'all, cast members, I don't care who, we need y'all here because every year this is one of those shows that is just the most beloved in our community. And y'all have really done such a solid job of incorporating community, right? Like you said, with the parents, yes. building a community with parents, staff and their children in a way that's just organically done. And yes. so I'm looking forward to the party. All right, now, Listen. So you got to give us these details because we got one full weekend of events. People, y'all need to understand, like it's going down August 22nd to the 24th. Give us those details so we can make sure we ain't missing nothing.
There it is. Listen, August 22nd through the 24th. Friday, we have two shows, a 12 p.m. matinee and a 7 p.m. Now that 12 p.m. matinee is a special rate for community centers and daycares and day camps. You can come out, you get a special rate. And then Saturday, we have the 4:30 p.m. alum party. We want everybody to come out and enjoy that. And that's from 4:30 to 6 so that you can come have fun right before the 7 p.m. show. And then Sunday, we're going to close it out with the 3 p.m. matinee of The Wiz, celebrating 25 years of Teen Summer Musical.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Thank
for
you.
Your not just contributions to our community, but for really being such a strong community pillar, my brother. I mean, every every time I see you, it's good vibes, and it's just nothing but inspiration. So I thank you so much.
Love you, Trae. We appreciate
you.
you so much, Queen.
Wow. Y'all, you know it's going to be lit when we got TSM in the building. And of course, we get to end the show with a special treat because Maya Russell's here, y'all. She going to take us out after this. You definitely don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. You watching The Day with Trae.
Black caregivers, entrepreneurs, and elders, this one's for you. Queen Care is offering complimentary self-care services to those who give so much to their communities. Take a moment to restore, recharge, and be cared for with free wellness treatments at the Spa House by Queen Care. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Go to queencareproducts.com now to sign up or scan the QR code on your screen because you deserve the same care you give to others.
Listen up, Puget Sound.
This is a call to my fellow Black business owners.
It's your girl, Vasa Gordon.
It's your boy, Eric Calligraphy, and I know times are tough out here.
Especially for our restaurants, dude. I already know you're feeling the weight.
But let me be clear. We're not going to stand by and watch our community struggle.
Here at Back to Basics and Converge Media, we know Black businesses are the heartbeat of our community.
We bring the culture, the flavor, and the soul. And we need you to keep on thriving.
We need you. So that's why we're opening our platforms to you. Whether it's telling your story, shining a light on your challenges, grabbing resources for you to know about. Dude, we even want to help bring more customers through your doors.
Man, we got you. Are you a restaurant owner trying to keep your lights on? A new business fighting to make your mark? Whatever your story, we want to hear it and help.
In order to make that happen, we need for you to head on over to whereweconverge.com/support Black business and let us know what's happening. Let Back to Basics and Converge Media amplify your voice and help drive traffic to your business.
Man, don't wait. Converge Media is here to uplift Black business in the Puget Sound. So man, make sure you visit whereweconverge.com/support Black business and let's rise together.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.